it is my honour to announce the last pundit standing is...
From hundreds of aspiring voices, just 12 creators were chosen for a bold new talent search. Each with a unique voice, a love of the game, and a dream of joining the world of sports broadcasting.
Now, just 2 remain. Face it off one final time to see who will get the opportunity of a lifetime with BBC Sport and be crowned the last pundit standing. Guys, we're here. Last Pundit Standing final. A place that knows a little bit about finals. Wembley Stadium. Obviously played there 4 or 5 times. Scored 4 out of 5. Only won once, though. Really disappointing place.
Walking up Wembley Way, I'm in the stands, but now I'm here for me. It's my final at Wembley.
For me to win, I've got to be at my very best. But I think he has to be at his very best as well. It's going to come down to the wire.
Inside that stadium, the winner of the FA Cup will be crowned, as will the winner of the last pundit standing.
That's right, you'll be joining us at the FA Cup final, where you will find out your fate. But separating them and the final whistle is the very last big challenge.
I'm going to make sure that I do everything I can to win this final.
Toby has been great throughout the process. We were friends, but now we're foes, because I'm here to win.
If I do as well as I can do, I've got a great, great chance.
So the BBC would like you to produce a piece of creative social content centred around the FA Cup final. They'd like a 60-second video around the theme of don't sleep on this FA Cup final.
But just make sure that the video is entertaining, captivating, and of the highest standard.
This is your last chance to prove yourselves. Make it count. Good luck.
I've taken our pundits to a local studio to hook them up with a social producer who will help them film and edit their content.
Off you go, good luck.
They have their brief, now they just need to decide on their stories.
There's only one thought in my mind, is to do a promo-style video. I'm a big UFC fan, I'm a big boxing fan, so why not bring that element over to football and make it a rivalry? If I were to want to watch the video to entice me to watch Saturday, outlining the key battles, Pep vs Glasner, the Manchester vs London, Mateta v Haaland.
Nahyan already has a plan to make his content stand out. And he's up and running quickly.
I kind of like this. Like, gives a more intense vibe. Gives it a bit more serious. There's a lot on the line. I think we can get some good clips here.
Why should we watch the FA Cup final?
But Toby, he's struggling to nail down his idea.
A lot of people are going to think that City are just going to dominate. Potential passing of the torch from De Bruyne to Eze. It's going to be quite the opposite tactics, I think. Why should that make you watch it? I'm on the fence with my confidence. There's a side of me that thinks, yeah, you've got this. I've just got to do my best, really.
But now, as the 2 finalists approach extra time in Last Pundit Standing, they're reflecting on their journey so far.
Did you think you'd make it into the final?
No, to be honest with you, I was going along steady in the first few weeks, and then we got to Lillishall and I picked up a bonus point.
We're giving 2 bonus points to Toby and Rukia.
That was massive.
Could you be a Premier League ref?
Answer yes or no to these handball decisions to find out. I needed that, and that shifted my mindset towards the whole process. And then somehow I won the week after that.
But there can only be one pundit that goes through, and that pundit is Toby.
It was a, oh, hello, here we go.
Something's happening here.
Something's happening, yeah, the wheels are turning, and it was a late charge.
I've grown a lot as a person. I've learned a lot. Do you feel like there's been an unfair criticism on your style of play?
It is part of the job. It's got the puts, but asked his question, which is good. I agree.
Yeah, bravery.
Cheers, thank you so much, Sean.
Cheers.
When we did the challenge at Brighton, I've never really made content before, so picking through that made me feel comfortable. I was learning from him a lot.
Let's post it at like a hustle.
Some little things like editing, voiceovers. There's been different ways where I've grown. I realised, right, I can be here and I can win this show.
The one bit of advice I'd love to give to you, trust your gut instincts. The way you're able to interact with a camera and with people is just incredibly elite.
We're going to be taking a look at Everton versus Bournemouth in the 4th round of the FA Cup.
The balance between humour and seriousness, it's really, really special.
Are we saying that England are not going to win the next World Cup then?
You'd like that, wouldn't you? Pickford playing into Tarkowski and Braithwaite. You don't have to be able to see to know that you shouldn't do that against the Bournemouth aggressive press.
Trust that instinct.
You are exceptionally good at making people believe in you, very personable.
Great on the ball, providing assists, and it's a great buy for PSG.
I think you lean into Liverpool a bit too much because that is your wheelhouse.
Oh, it has to be Gravenberch.
And the biggest thing for everybody is prep. Find an interesting theme between the two, work backwards how you make that.
It's probably going to work better with you in the lighting like that, and maybe I'm like walking towards.
Yeah, we could try that dynamic as well. I'm happy with that so far.
So far, so good for Nahyan. And Toby has finally found his inspiration.
The hook is, in my opinion, the most important part of content.
Absolutely.
My hook is going to be, did you know?
Yeah.
You've hooked, and then you're going to hook again. It's a double hook. Left hook, right hook.
Hook nailed and Toby's ready to start filming. But there's a slight problem.
I can't read.
Neither can I.
Well, we're stuck then. I hope you can read. I think I've always felt like an underdog going into most things in life. Being blind, it's made some of the things difficult. It's made the series difficult at times as well. You know, not being able to have notes necessarily because I can't read them. When it comes to presenting, things like following cameras and worrying about that. So I need to be facing here when I'm speaking.
Directly ahead of you now is a single shot.
Oh, okay. But I don't like to see it as a disadvantage. I like to just play to my strengths, be who I am and be authentic to myself. Let's get cracking. We could do 2 run-throughs, you see what looks better. One of the most exciting talents in English football. No one wants that.
Give the people what they want.
Like Nahyan, Toby also wanted to prove he's not a one-trick pony.
Obviously, for me, there's a reliance on blind jokes in my content. Blind man clothes shopping, stereotype edition. Most shops, I need to be guided by someone, but this geezer didn't seem like he wanted to move. I don't want to do that in this video. I'm going to sprinkle one in at the beginning as part of the hook, and then I'm going to let the football do the talking. It doesn't need to be about me being blind.
Good, I like that.
Nahyan's hit a stumbling block.
Oh, God, you're making me lose here, Mateta.
Under pressure, he's struggling to find the exact clips that he needs.
We wanted to use as celebration, so I was throwing a bit of a curveball, so I was just trying to rework what to do.
Well, if Nahyan can't find the right footage, he's just going to have to recreate it himself.
Step, hop, hop, bang. Hop, hop, boom. Hop, hop, boom.
Luckily, Haaland's celebration is a bit more relaxing to film.
It's not all plain sailing for Toby either.
Did you know, Ben? Oh my God. Did you know? It's such a hard thing to say. Why is it so? Did you know, other than Wembley?
But after a few takes, he gets his lines in the bag.
Other than the Etihad, the stadium that Man City have played the most games in is Wembley.
I was ecstatic with the end result. I was very happy with what I created.
Yeah.
I like that.
Good,
I like that a lot.
Content filmed.
Well done. Nice.
After an edit,
We put those together.
the videos will be sent off to the top brass at BBC Sport. Our pundits will find out how they did in a few days' time.
So this is what it comes down to now. The final decision, me versus Nahyan, the Scouser versus a Londoner. I don't think you can call this one.
What would it mean to you to be the last pundit standing?
My journey with content creation has never been about me. It's always been about the bigger picture of disability, awareness, educating. I'm so passionate about the disabled community, and if I can contribute positively towards that, you can do anything. And also to show the able-bodied community as well that you shouldn't sleep on us, really.
This guy's coming for my job, guys.
But obviously, from a personal perspective, it would be incredible to win.
I feel like with South Asians in general, there's that subconscious feeling that you have to go toward medicine, become a doctor or work in the lab, pharmacist, because it's secure as a job, very safe. You don't see any South Asian working in media or sports. If I were to win the show, I could prove to everyone, you don't have to put yourself in a box to conform to cultural norms, follow your true passions. I'm Nahyan and we're at the famous Amex Stadium.
Do you feel that weight's heavy on you?
I just want to be that success story in that South Asian community. It does mean a lot. Evidently, it does mean a lot. Even if I influence one person, I've done the job.
It's a day of 2 finals. Both are the culmination of weeks of hard-fought competition, skill and emotion. And by the end of today, both will crown their winner.
As Toby and Nahyan go behind the scenes at Wembley, the films they've made could now be the only thing standing between them and a dream role as a BBC Sport content creator. They've done everything they can, but whose film has captured the brief best?
Will you be watching today's FA Cup final? Here's why I'll be watching. Listening. Did you know that other than the Etihad, the stadium that Man City have played at the most times is Wembley? 30 times. That is outrageous. That's in comparison to Crystal Palace's 6 appearances at the new Wembley. That's not even a quarter of Man City. Guardiola's side will be looking to play a high-possession, ball-playing game, while Crystal Palace will be relying on their attacking flair. Boom. Kevin De Bruyne is no stranger to Wembley. He'll be looking to sign up his last season with City in style with his world-class ability. On the other hand, Eberechi Eze. The bloke isn't just cold, he's freezing. And he has some similar attributes to KDB. Could this be a passing of the torch moment? He's used to scoring at Wembley as well. Pick that one out. This kind of unpredictability has been a theme for both teams in their lead up to the final. O'Reilly getting 5 goal involvements in 4 starts. As a defender, no one saw that coming. And the thing is, about unpredictable moments is they lead to unpredictable results. And why would you want to miss that?
Toby's relied on an unpredictable match to make viewers excited, whereas Nahyan has decided it's rivalries that will get people talking.
This is why the FA Cup final is unmissable. Crystal Palace, who've never won the FA Cup, they've lost their 2 previous finals, it's 3rd time's a charm, and they could qualify for the Europa League for the first time ever. Manchester City, the most successful English club for the past 10 years, could go trophyless. They have a chance to redeem themselves from last year's FA Cup heartbreak. Iconic teams with iconic matchups. Mateta, 17 goals in 43 games. Haaland, 30 goals in 41 games.
Haaland!
Eze, with his outlandish flair.
Yes. Eze! Oh!
Versus De Bruyne's technical precision. Glasner versus Guardiola. Emergence versus experience. High intensity versus possession. Their fullbacks, explosive versus inverted. Which names on the back of these shirts will rewrite history? You don't want to miss it.
After 7 massive challenges, 12 would-be pundits are down to just 2. They've done everything they can. It's all come down to this.
Your final task was to produce a piece of bespoke content under the brief, "Don't sleep on the FA Cup final."
And now that has been reviewed by BBC Sport, as well as everything you've done over the course of the series, and that shaped what is a huge, huge decision. Toby, your video was described as well presented, with good stats and takeaway info. It was a good idea to zero in on Nico O'Reilly's breakthrough campaign. Nahyan, yours was described as a really dynamic and engaging video with touches of brilliance.
But that feedback is just a small part of the whole picture of your journey across the series.
And to help us with this final announcement, we're joined by somebody who's lived it at the highest level. Lioness icon, Football Focus host, and a legend of the game, Alex Scott, MBE. As someone at the top of her game as both a player and a broadcaster,
I'm delighted to be joined by Glenn Murray and Micah Richards.
Alex has been taking a keen interest in who will be the next BBC football content creator.
And she's taken time out from filming Football Focus to come and give our 2 finalists their life-changing verdict.
Toby, Nahyan, what a journey to get to this moment and be here at Wembley. You should be so proud of yourselves, first and foremost. I mean, Toby, I want to come to you first because your 606 moment was standout. It was really special.
What's more valuable to you, Chris, that 1 goal at Chelsea or the 1 cap for England?
Oh, that's a great point.
I think your key is the way you're able to communicate things with such clarity, such wit and humour is a real strength. And you've shown a real strength in the team challenges.
Red card at Fratton Park, Chris Kamara, but to who?
I don't know, Jeff. I didn't see it.
So you should also be proud of yourselves in those moments. Nahyan, wow, I mean, you brought energy from the start, and we love energy because that's what it's all about. I think your crossbar challenge at Goodison, everyone is still talking about that moment. But I think the key for you is your passion.
His drive and runs, his long legs to make tackles, interceptions.
And that really shines through. I suppose this is the big moment.
That's right. Now is the time to announce who is taking the title of the Last Pundit Standing.
Alex, would you do us the honours?
So the chosen creator has shown great resilience, being able to deliver under pressure, and has an exciting future in this role. It is my honour to announce the Last Pundit Standing is... Nahyan, it is you!
Well done, mate.
Me? I'm the winner. I cannot believe it. If you told me at Goodison Park that I'd go on to win, I'd have said, stop joking about. It's not April Fools.
Nahyan, fair play to him. He comes in week 1 at Goodison Park, hits the crossbar. It was destined.
Just take it all in. And the real work starts now. Okay?
It does. It's not the end, it's just the beginning.
It's just the beginning, that's what we like. What does it mean?
Obviously, I'm never going to say that I'm happy with coming second. I want to win, I want to be first, of course. But this isn't the end of the line. Hopefully I can continue to be working in not just the content creation world, but the football industry as well, and blend those two passions together.
Yeah.
I'm so proud of you.
Thank you so
Genuinely
much.
so
Thank
proud
you so
of you.
much. I've done it. I've won. I've proved to myself that I can do it. And I'm going to prove to everyone else I'm a worthy winner. I am the last pundit standing.
Want to see what Nahyan does next? Download the BBC Sport app for all the best action, analysis and drama.